Good evening, friends. How are you all? And it's a great evening from Abu Dhabi here, and it's a great weather here, and because it's winter, and we are greatly enjoying the weather here. And by the way, the purpose of this message, it's an amateur video, and with no preparation and no content prepared in advance. So it's a spontaneous, thoughts that came across in my mind, that is coming across in my mind. And basically, the subject which I'm going to talk about in next few minutes is about the life. It's as simple as it is. What is life? We are born here on this planet, and we will live for some years to come, some more years to come, with an average longevity of 65 to 75 years, and if lucky, maximum of between 90 and 100 years. That's a nightmare, by the way. So we are talking about an average longevity of 85 to 90 years at the maximum, and we die. So we have no control over the fact that we are born. Our birth happened without our control. Our deaths will happen without our control. So the time between our birth and death, and we are in pursuit of so many things, unnecessary things I can say, to establish ourselves, to show our wealth, and to be ostentatious to the society that we own this and that, X, Y, Z, wealthy things, rich things, while this life is ephemeral, and it is quite short. And the message I would like to convey here is that each one of you, whoever watching this video, if they get a message out of this video, if they do something, even a small effort out of this video, I would be very much happy. What I'm trying to tell here, in this short period of time, the maximum impact that we can do or we can leave before we go is to try to help our fellow brothers and sisters and fellow brethren in our society to lead their life in a decent and dignified way. There are several people who are underprivileged because of so many things. Some people, due to unforeseen reasons, they are disabled, due to which they could not earn. There are so many people who are underprivileged due to the fact that they couldn't earn and they cannot get job for a long period of time, despite the fact that they are putting their efforts to their best to try to get a job. They couldn't end up having a job, although they have required education. There are some people who has all the qualification and experience and they don't have job for no reasons, and it is not in our hands. A person having a job or no job is not in our hands. I saw so many people who has less qualification, less skill sets and competences, and who are in a topmost positions, earning good. And I saw people who are highly qualified, and for so many people who don't have a job to support their family, and it is somehow, I can say, it is not in our hands, it is out of our control. So what I'm trying to say here is to support the underprivileged people. And in our society, we see so many people who are left abandoned or forsaken. For example, like the children abandoned after birth because of so many reasons, because of illicit reasons, or because of the fact that it is a female child, or because of so many reasons. And these underprivileged people, somehow some good-hearted people take initiative and doing a support of having them in an asylum and in home, helpage home, and so many arrangements they are doing. The minimum that we can do is to try to support them in terms of giving our small help, small money or small time or small efforts. Not necessary that it is money. You can go and visit a home or elderly home where when I see those elderly homes where the abandoned parents, abandoned by the so-called children, I felt really upset and disappointed, and I feel like crying. Yeah, I can never imagine that one can leave and abandon their parents because they are aged and they need support, and the children couldn't do anything about it. This is the worst that can ever happen on this planet. And all those people, they need a small amount of time, or compassion, not compassion, we can say affection, or a sign, a token of love, which they lost from their um, designated source. We can say the designated source of love for the elderly parents who is left abandoned in an elderly home is their so-called cruel children, and the abandoned child, and these people, they require affection, love. Spend your time, try to give a small amount of money from your monthly income, even a small amount, just spare some money, few bucks. Yeah, you may be earning lakhs and lakhs of rupees, thousands and thousands of rupees per month. Just spare a few hundreds of bucks, to donate every month to a charitable society. Or if you know somebody who is already underprivileged, who don't belong to any these kind of homes, you can go and give them directly in person. And if you don't know anybody who is underprivileged like what I'm telling, then you can just donate your money to those people. There are so many people who long for leading a better life. It is our responsibility, being blessed by God, to lead a decent and dignified life. You should spare your from yourself time, effort, or money to put your efforts to upgrade the society. If each one of you put your time and efforts and money in this manner, or at least on a monthly basis, this makes a lot of difference, and the whole society will become a heaven. And because there will be love everywhere, there is eternity in terms of spreading the love. At the end, when I see the people fighting between each other for frivolous and trivial things, I used to ask myself, what the hell is happening actually? Why not people spreading love and always inclined to spread hatred everywhere in the name of religion, in the name of any kind of splitting factor, separating factor, while love is beyond any religion, any boundaries. Spread love. Spend your time with people who require love, affection. Spend your money, even if it is a small amount of money. Spend from your pocket on a monthly basis, even if it is a few amount of money, few dollars, few rupees, or few dirhams, or anything. Just donate to those people. In such a way that it reaches people of in need, and it will make a difference in the lives of the people, our brothers and sisters. At the end, we all are from one parent. Whether it be any belief, any religious belief, we all come from one parent. Yeah, so we all are brothers and sisters. So regardless of anything, love is eternal. Affection. Put your thoughts always in a positive way, and spread your positive, lovely vibration, which spreads affection and love everywhere. Because at the end, we don't take with us anything, even a single penny, to grave. Grave is awaiting us. The countdown is started. If you see, let's assume that we live a period of 75 years, if fortunate, if lucky. 75 multiplied by 365, what is the number of days? So that many number of days, countdown already started, and we are in the countdown of days. Nobody ever realizes that we are living in a very ephemeral, very trivial, unimportant, mundane existence, and they live as if they live eternal life with no end, showing off, spreading hatred, in the name of anything, especially in the name of religion. I hate it actually. Spread love. Religion is the belief. Follow your religion. Follow your spiritual things from what your religion says. But never take the name of religion to spread hatred, to make a split or separation between the people. No religion teaches hatred. Every religion teaches love. But unfortunately, the so-called religious people never realize this, and this makes the entire worst scenario in the world actually, which is prevailing in most of the countries. Unfortunately, underprivileged countries. We live our life to put our efforts, despite the fact it doesn't mean that we need to be altruistic all the times, thinking only on behalf of those underprivileged people, so that you live your own self, you live your own living. Not like that. You live your life to the level that you would like to live, to the happiness you want to have. You have your life. I mean, you lead your life decently, happily. You enjoy your life. You spare your time on your own self with family, and enjoy your living in a permissible ways, and do all the things at the same time. Put your efforts to those underprivileged people, because at the end, whatever you give returns back. So this is a short message I would like to share with you, because every time, although I have these thoughts with me and I do my small menial, we can say negligible amount of these kind of activities in and around, I would like to spread this word everywhere. Whoever watches this video, please start one thing from now onwards after this video. Please set aside few hundreds of rupees, even few hundreds of rupees, even 100 rupees per month from your income to donate or to give to a person in need, whether it be for their own basic living or for education. If you give something for education, it gives a great life for the person, who is going to lead his life for the rest of the life. So give your contribution for someone who is in need of the basic living or education or anything, and try to upgrade the community as much as you can. And this is the small token of love we spread in this world, because Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah in Arabic means all fame be to Almighty, who gave us this beautiful life, graceful life, and awesome life. And so by having this life, we should let someone who is not having this kind of the basic essentials, or who is struggling to lead their life, give your hands, give your helping hands, and let them also have a decent and good life. And thank you very much for watching this video. This is a small amateur video. This is my normal thoughts which I would like to convey to the people who are watching this video. And now I have the satisfaction that I told something which may be of use for the people, which if implemented would benefit the society, and it makes the world full of love. God bless. Much love.